So was Robin Hood a real person? The definitive answer is sort of, kind of. In the late 12th century, there are no less than 8 people named Robin Hood listed in records all over England. The problem is that Robin Hood was a common name. Also, many outlaws were simply called Robin Hood, and it carried a completely different meaning than what we think of today. Robin Hood simply meant criminal. The birth of the mythical Robin Hood outlaw begins with poems called ballads. The first mention of the Robin Hood we know appeared in one such ballad written in 1360 called Piers Plowman. Other ballads were written later about a Robin Hood and would use historical events and locations like Sherwood Forest and Nottingham to give them an air of believability. Whether or not all these stories were talking about the same Robin Hood in the beginning is unknown, but eventually Robin Hood became one mythical figure. Scholars have tried to link real people to the stories, such as Roger Godberd or an outlaw named Robert Hood, but no one ever seems to match perfectly with the legend. If there was a real Robin Hood, we'll probably never know for sure. But the stories were written about him for centuries. The Robin Hood of today comes from the 1819 novel Ivanhoe, written by Sir Walter Scott. The highly romanticized historical fiction gave us the image of the happy outlaw and emphasizes the idea that he was from Locksley. It also describes his band of merry men, Friar Tuck, and even the event of Robin splitting the arrow. Ivanhoe gave us the image that would fuel Robin Hood in films and television for decades. Will the new movie be any good? Maybe. I know it won't be as good as my favorite version.
Robin Hood and Little John walking through the forest, laughing back and forth at what the other has to say. Reminiscing this and that and having such a good time. Oodle-lolly, golly, what a day. Oodle-lolly, golly, what a day.